something that you don't know. The rules of making money off crypto. It's the crypto commandments. It's the crypto commandments. I can teach you something that you don't know. The rules of making money off crypto.
Alright, this ain't financial advice, but we've been land banking. The expansion on the mansion is nice. If you never took a chance in your life and you want some Bitcoin, I can knock a few grand off the price. Yep. Here's rule number 1, be cautious, cause there's some shit you've never done. Rule number 2, only invest what you wanna lose. Like that money with the chick you blew on a cruise. Rule number 3, buy the rumor, sell the news, cause the noobs get enthused. See, we read stock charts, watch tickers, and do fundamentals. Rule number 4, watch the price and make a move when it's on the floor. Look like the Robin Hood app was stealing from the poor. My one talk too much, know everything. Partner told me Bitcoin was over when it hit 4 bands. I said, you're a plan, I ran and bought more, man. The same dude said it was a short squeeze and his brain got popped over GameStop stock when that thing got dry. Rule number 5, if you buy it and it take a dive, buy more, double down, that'll decrease your cost average. Your boss savage, but I ain't acting like I ain't lost cabbage. My thoughts be tossing darts and you can learn from my experiences. Thought seriousness, which leads me to rule number 6. Never use an online wallet for your grips. Not Coinbase or none of that shit, these is chips. Secure insured website, you could call it that. My niggas breaking in the app should get your wallet hacked. I said I need a favor. My man gave me an encrypted code he wrote down on a piece of paper, and that's 250 of them in a paper wallet. He owed me one, he trying to make it solid, huh? Rule number 7, if you're scared, go to church and get the money to the reverend. Yeah, scared money don't make none, and real money don't mean none. I'm in Vermont, rare honey with Dunny shooting a skeet gun. Mommy got a unique physique with the feet done. She keep the toes out. I had XRP holding, she said close out. Which leads me to rule number 8. You can move on the price or you can move on the weight or the trade value. You know the way I do. Buy some new shit, I pull up there like, hey, how are you? Shit, rule number 9, remember this ain't the stock market. Be in it for the long haul. Buy some altcoins, I got ETH at 150. He welterweight, he got beef at 150. You don't wanna rock, man. Look, I got this.
Cause I wanna do it, dang. What's up, Zane? I wanted to do it while they said nobody was watching. Hold up, what's up, Zane? Hold up. Show you how we work. Show you how we work. Just show the beauty. I guess I am going to have to go into the Bible today. They're going to say, why you ain't going into Kemet? Because I want the people to understand what's going on. Allow me to do my normal all over the place as we watch these numbers magically move in our face. Okay? If you want me to see that, if you look at what I posted at the title of this video, we was at 231. And just right while I was playing that song, we moved up to 232. I would hate for anybody to miss out on this opportunity. Which is the subtitle of this video. That means it's intended for you to hear that I would just hate for you to miss out on this opportunity. I mean, it's just so crazy. We've done so much teaching over the years. So much trying to show people where it's at. Let me get my stuff how I want it to be. We've done so much to get to this point. And we right here about to break down the door of the soft cap. Don't be misled. Don't be confused. We're not trying to get to 1,000 BNB. If everything is as 100 as we say it is, why do we necessarily need to reach 1,000 BNB? We will, unfortunately, not unfortunately, Fortunately, but we have to talk. We play chess, right? We're thinking people, and we have to navigate through this opportunity correctly. And so, yeah, there's 6 more days for this pre-sale to hit its small cap before the coin is live. I predict we possibly hit that small cap today. And even depending on how long this video runs here, I know we're going to make the numbers move while I'm sitting here. This is how the simulation works. But instead of being forced to interact with people in ways we used to be forced to interact with people, now we have portals through these computers to interact with each other. People just ain't seeing it correctly. Like people being razzle-dazzled by the thrill of social media. You know what I'm saying? And falling into the allure of what's supposed to detract one away from what you can do with the internet. It's just so real. And how I understand us being able to communicate through these mediums and also just going, it's like you could put out good energy, right? But if you really just by yourself, how much good energy are you putting out if you isolate it in that regard? And so we used to have to communicate, again, go to places, motivational speakers, churches, wherever people went to get that type of a feeling until the internet came out. And so I still want to stay on track with it being in the simulation. I just want to show you how things work. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality of the situation is there's a lot we're not doing with these connections that could be made through the computer. And so while I see cryptocurrency and blockchain technology and then cryptocurrency as a medium or a bridge between, as a way to infuse value in these interactions that we have, that really can't be extorted by the big entities that always set up. We call them centralized institutions at this point, because we have a whole bunch of decentralized protocol in place to avoid interacting with those institutions. So when I be like, yo, we're not doing the super chats, we're not doing that, we giving people opportunity now. Opportunity is all we can say we giving somebody at this point. We can't shield to our real supporters. We have to simply, shielding is using propaganda to make someone buy into use your financial instrument. You feel me? Or what have you. We want people to really understand what's going on. Dang, what's up, man? Send out some notifications. I need to press a notification button. Yes. If we hit the soft cap, it's definitely considered a success. And being able to avoid all of the pump and dumpers, being able to avoid all the people who don't really want to buy into the project, that just only want a quick come up, is also an art, if you ask me, in the crypto space. It's something I think I got, the ability to execute. I know crypto well enough, and I've been fighting them dudes off at the risk of everything, at the risk of losing the favor of the members or participants in the group who see me have to make a public display and apologetics in doing defense of this plan. You feel me? So people come in and expect some of the things that they see cracking with other cryptocurrency pre-sales that aren't branded in the way as ours are branded, don't have the dignity or the integrity that our project already has from the gate. And so shaking these people who've been coming in the group like, we need more marketing, we need this, we need that. You know, it only took me a good week to figure out how to deal with them politely. First, it was frustrating because when something's in your head and you can't get it into the real world, you get frustration. You ever seen, young men develop speech slower than little girls for some reason? And if you ever seen a young man whose speech takes a little bit longer to develop, you're going to see him go through frustration in points of his childhood when he has something in his head he's trying to relay, but he can't get the words out. That same stuff happens at an older age. Hold on, man. I might need to share this stream. Peace, peace, peace. That joint Discord was cool. And shout out. It was in Join Coin's Twitter group last night. Not Twitter group. In their Discord group last night, we had a lot of wonderful contributors, and they helped move us up to this point where we're at today. And we all could just say, okay, this thing is going to do what it's going to do. But what I've been talking to our supporters about is hitting this 250 and then falling back. We're going to pack this boat up and then we're going to fall back. We're not about to stuff the boat and make it harder for the people who contributed earlier, who made it a real success to reach 250. Let all the people who are going to run in after it reach 250 take down the potential initial and long-term gains that a supporter potentially and probably could make. And so I put all my stuff out in the public for all skeptics because I'm not harsh on skeptics. They make you better. Only trolls don't make you better. But trolls need to grow up and learn how to be real skeptics. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can hop on a post because you just ain't got enough energy, enough time to really refute what you don't like. And you just gonna hop on and say something negative. But instead, dedicate some time to showing what you think is the matter with something. And knowing that we've passed all those points. We have a strong little community. We have 249 contributors at this point out of a group of 426 people. We have to be strong in our endeavors and prove our confidence. We can't just be walking around with fake confidence. This is just hard to do. To have a cryptocurrency pre-sale with only 426 members in the chat group that's helping everyone make these purchases. And to have 249 people participate is over 50%. And if you go through any project, I repeat, any project, I don't like using absolutes because I like to debate. And I understand you could get boxed in when you use the absolute. But I'm beyond confident in what we've done to set this up. So much so that over 50% of the people who were participating have participated already. Just from this group. I know there's more, obviously. But when you want instructions on how to buy, this is where you go. This is where all our admin, all our support in this group. So it's a really optimistic group. Now, in order to not just be bumping my gums, we'll go to Unicrypt's dashboard. And we're going to go to, we'll go to success. Well, it's hard to gauge our success. We still can gauge our success, right? Well, we kind of wanted to get a project that recently launched that was a success. And these are categorized by how much of a success they were. And so, what I'm trying to see is, if you go to their Telegram group, they had 330 supporters. They raised 300 BNB. They're up 4 times their money. They did good for their investors. Let's go see how many people in their Telegram group. They had 303 contributors. You go to their Telegram. They got 18,000 people. This is what I'm trying to say. Now, I want to be fair to them to know that their pre-sale could have happened a while ago. But you had 303 contributors out of 18,000 people. And so I'm 100% strong in my theories about strong armies, people just like you, or people who understand you. You don't need everybody else. Because we're moving meaner than a lot of crypto pre-sales. Look at this. 99% down. 99% down. These is all rug pulls. People didn't put their money in. These didn't do nothing because they wasn't real. You feel me? And they still have 455 contributors. I bet you if we go in their Telegram now, it's taking down any money. Why? Because they had all these red flags that people ignored. Minor warning on their audit. Look, all this stuff, red 100% price impact. Wow. And people still bought it. Go to their Telegram group now. People probably in here cussing. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. So I ain't tripping, and I ain't trying to turn out like one of them projects. We happy with our 426 people, where over half of them have contributed, and we're going to show you what they're potentially and probably in for. Unless you could, of course, go into our tokenomics and show us why we would turn out like one of these projects. Okay? There's various reasons that can make that happen, and we're not trying to see that fate. We've been studying cryptocurrency for over, I'll say 8 years now. 9 years we've been working on this project for 7 years. It went through all kind of different stages. Because it's not about launching the crypto. You could do that with a snap of a finger. It's about having an unfollowable use case and thinking of a system that's going, did we move the numbers? We didn't really move the numbers. We moved them. Oh, no, we didn't. Where y'all at? We could do a walkthrough. We could do a walkthrough for anybody who want to know how to move them numbers today. Smart chain. Only smart chain, B. Zane, if you in the Trust Wallet, click on Smart Chain and you buy it right there. Especially if you're on the Android, you're going to be cool to go right through the pre-sale. But if you're not, you're still going to be cool on the iPhone. Don't get it twisted. What you want to make sure is you're buying the right BNB, which is Smart Chain. Click Smart Chain. It's going to open up at the bottom. It'll say Buy BNB. You click that because you know you're on the Smart Chain now. Buy as much as you want to contribute. Go on and grab your 5 BNB. Don't play with your opportunity for success. But you could go all the way as low, I think, as 50 on Trust Wallet. We take micro donations though, just for anybody who want to know. Donations, I'm even having a hard time stepping into the new reality. This could never be considered or called a donation. It just simply couldn't. And so, again, in all responsibility, I want us to go into this as if if I'm not one of the lead developers on this project, I want us to go into this as if we're talking about another project. And definitely don't look at anything I'm about to say as a forecast. Even though I'm on my own pages, dude, I can keep it all the way a buck, bruh. What I say gonna happen. But I can't do that because that's extremely irresponsible now that we're in a financial space. When I've done that in hip hop, it happened. When I've done it in my city, Oakland, it happened. I looked around and said, we blocking all this off and we're going to create a sacred space in this city and we'll call it Hiero Day. Got a mayor's commemoration for that. I said we're going to have Hierocoin a long time ago, but I had to learn more is what I realized. And so I didn't know studying ancient civilizations would assist me along this path. But when I learned how they built such beautiful, monumental things that last for a long time, I think it was based on the system that I'm trying to institute here. You feel me? So yeah, remember all of that. Right now when we had this discussion and we move these numbers, and we at least need to get to 240 BNB simulators, we at least need to get to 240 BNB before this video over. I'm not putting no burden on nobody who's participating, no one who's commenting in the chat. I'm simply impressing upon you this opportunity. You see what I'm saying? I don't know no other way to do it. You see, we don't need this at this point. I'm concerned for the people who not gonna hop on the boat out of their own skepticism. How far has that led you? Out of their own skepticism that will keep them from taking advantage of this opportunity. Concerning the people I've interacted with, concerning the people I know in the conscious community, concerning the people I love. Is y'all tripping? If you tripping, you tripping, bruh. I can't tell you what you can't see. I'm trying my hardest to show you though. You feel me? And when you go amongst the knowledgeable people in the cryptocurrency community, you're going to see what I'm trying to show you. I probably just don't got the best words because it seemed like I'm selling you what I'm selling you. And we ain't used to that. We ain't used to that often turning out in a result of splendor. You feel me? Sometimes be too much going on. But again, this video ain't for the people who know. This ain't for the people who already tapped in. I'm simply talking to those who not even on the fence. I'm talking to somebody who don't know what they about to miss out on. Because you don't know what you don't know. This coin is about to be popping for a minute. It's going to be what it's going to be. We're going to execute the majority of things that we said. Everything we said. The reason why I said the majority is because we have to just be clear on how this works. It's going to be a decentralized, autonomous organization, right? So I'm going to go to our roadmap. And what that means is we don't have control over executing everything we say once it's out. The community going to control that. So we can only lay out the template, write the smart contract, put it on the blockchain, make sure it's secure, get it all. We got our coin audited twice. We're going to have our DAO audited by almost every audit company. I mean, until it just gets retarded. But we'll do Certec, we'll do all of these other audit companies to have more opinions in on how hard it is to impeach, breach our system. And so, that's what it is. So let me check back to the chat real quick. Oh, okay, my man Zane. Thanks for helping. Thanks for helping my man Dave B. That's how it's been going down. And so we're gonna start to talk about it. So when we hear about, and I said again, I'm approaching this just for the viewers as if I'm always here to answer any question. And I'm approaching this out of the sense of humility, and I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't want nobody to be like, you said this. No. We're going to deal with numbers and take some of the science we've learned, some of the good judgment we learned how to have over the years, and apply it to the things I'm about to say. Show you with full transparency how to do these things on your own if you want to take this back to people who know more about crypto and see, is this opportunity what I say it is? All right, I kind of just felt like I was in the desert. Right now, I just had some type of flashback to another life or something. That shit is crazy. I gotta catch my breath. This shit crazy. I was just in the desert holding some valuable gold or something, materials or something I was holding. And there was some people in front of me that didn't understand the value of what I was holding. For some reason, I don't know, I'm looking at the vision right now and I was by myself. I know I could hold my own. But I don't know maybe whether I was trying to tell them what the value of this was for some strange reason. But that is just kind of how I just felt real quick. That's crazy. But anyway, we're going to do real numbers and talk about probability. And when we start talking about probability, it's all tapped into everything I'll be talking about how the universe works, quantum mechanics, quantum physics, and simply what could happen, not what will happen. What will happen will choose one of these choices when you examine the probability of what could transpire. So I don't want people to be confused in that. Now that that's said, we could discuss it. 249 participants right now would equal close to 249 holders at this moment. 232 BNB raised will give us, this says 69% of that is going to equal what the market capital for the coin is. So if we go to look at this token contract, this is how we'll do it. We clicked on the coin contract and we see the coin contract. But since we understand that the majority of these coins are now held on this Unicrypt pre-sale contract, we want to learn how to go find that. So we're going to look for Hierocoin bar to go into the actual contract. Then we're going to click holders. Now let's go back. Let's go back. You see, I did Sonetta TV the other day, and I sent Sonetta 1,000 bar. You see, you can see that right on the transaction sheet. Anybody investigating? So anybody in could be like, what was the 1,000 bar transaction 2 days ago? Because it's all out here transparent. That's how that's working. But let's keep going and stay on track. We click on holders, and we'll see 91% of it is being held in a smart contract right now, 7% of it is on the Unicrypt token, and 1% is at this wallet right here. Now, to see the Unicrypt contract, bow. Because we going to look. I mean, we showing you clicked on the contract, right? But you want to do the same thing. Filter by token holders. Bow. Now you see what it's raised $147,511.27. So we got to first input, because the whole universe is made of what? Huh? You're gonna start talking about dark matter and all of these things, right? You're gonna talk about all of the materials that we know, right? But you're gonna simplify that to what? Lines, circles, and you can really stop at numbers to explain everything. Somebody don't believe that, but all the gases, everything in the universe boils down to a mathematical formula. So then when we do start talking about probability, and when we're going into we learn this from quantum mechanics, the outcomes, there are a whole bunch of probable outcomes. So it's probable that the people who so far have invested to make up what we're about to learn about, how to come up with this market capital right now. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Okay, there's something else. So what we're going to learn about what's happening with this market capital right here is that, first of all, these numbers are being input into the project as value by the people who want to support it. But in the simulation and universally, this number is erecting as a digit that we can use to look at the probability of this project. Let me close the door and let me turn off my camera, because as deep as I want to go, I don't even really need y'all looking at me. So I'm going to go all the way for y'all and show y'all the truth. Give me a second. So don't look at this as, if this is where you falling off, not you. This is where we'd often fall off. We start looking at the money earned and all of that stuff that's not going to help us really get to the string of reality we want to get and all of the possible and probable outcomes of this scenario. You see what I mean? And so starting to look at this so earthly and statically and counting the Skrilla, no, that's not what's happening. What is going on is this is value being placed into the idea by humans who want to see this idea manifest in this reality. That is what we need to be clear about. And so before we start taking these digits, which are actual now, and they're in this universe, you feel me? This ain't an idea no more. It's on its way. So we're going to take these digits and go back to the smart contract, which was one of the protocols that help us interact with each other without these central institutions that would have taken this number and divided it already by what they need in order to make this pop. So let's tie in all these numbers and let's go. We'll take this market cap, we'll open the calculator, and we're going to look at the smart contract, and you're also going to do this for other setups that you might want to get into later to understand the probability. So look, 69% is going to be locked for 12 months, which will constitute, what's locked is a liquidity pool, is locked in a liquidity pool and will constitute a trading pair between bar and BNB. And so now we're going to take 69% of this number that we've raised so far, and it says invalid input. Maybe I should just take the number. And then we're going to see what we're working with at this very point to talk about why people don't want to miss this opportunity. So we took that number, and since it's 69%, we'll multiply 0.69 and come up with, Wait a minute. See, don't have me mess that up. Where I go? Oh, yeah, I was right, Dang, that was correct. So let me do that. I just thought it was going to be less. Again, since we're trying to get 69%, we're going to multiply 0.69 correct. And so, so that means the market capital right now of the token is, all right, so we crossed the 100,000 mark, and that's why I was kind of shocked for a minute. So the market cap is $101,000. No, not 101,000. Yeah, $101,782. Okay, now check this out. This is what we need to do. We need to look and tie this back into everything we were saying about growth potential and what is going to transpire for those who are in the boat right now. Because they help us reach a market capital of $101,000. You feel me? $101,700, whatever. So look, now that's these people, 249 participants. You see? So now it's all tied in. We went and checked. Now we could go to the calculator and say, okay, we know how well, if we don't know how cryptocurrency work, we'll go to the next step. Because you got all the data you need to see out of these 15,000 cryptocurrencies up here, what market capitals they go to. So if we look at Bitcoin, it done got up to the trillions. $1 trillion. That is the leading crypto. No one's trying to even, that is in the lines of probability, but it's less in the lines of possibility. You want to get to where possibility and probability start lining up. It's probable, but it's hardly not possibly gonna happen. You feel me? Okay, now ETH, 547 billion. You feel me? That's a lot of money to have in one token. Again, that's just crazy. So when you start getting down to the hundreds, the thousands, you start finding market capital. But why this is important is because you take the market cap, again, divided by the circulated supply, and you come up with the price. So all of these numbers and these are formulas in the universe that are true. Like, I'm not making this up. If you take the market capital divided by the amount of coins, you're going to have the price. So how our pre-sale contract handles that is it burns the excess tokens after the pre-sale. If we don't hit our hard cap, it's going to burn the excess tokens to make sure the price is matched to what it should be launching. So all the excess will be burned. But let's stay on track. So now that we know, okay, anytime we see a crypto, to know what it potentially could do, well, we want to know these numbers. We got to go into math. It explains everything. You don't have to be good at it. They got tools for that. You just got to know how to input certain formulas or whatever, calculations. So anyway, look. Market cap divided by the circulating supply or whatever, total supply, either or, is going to give you the price. Let's take this back to when you're dealing with low market cap cryptos. Or actually, I'll give you other scenarios besides ours. Here's a place where you're going to find low market cap cryptos. And here is another place. I got to make these bigger. Here's another place you're going to find low market cap cryptos. Look at the numbers on the percentage gains of these cryptos. And we're going to explain why that is. Hold on. Dang, man. Come on, computer. Trying to make it back small. Right here, Euro Shiba Inu up 7,982%. I'm not recommending any of these coins, none of this. We're doing a class right now on how not to miss out on something. Euro Shiba Inu up 7,000%. Why? Because it's probably really a small market cap. Look, the market cap is only 6 million right now. The people who participated in this when it was at 60,000 are up 100 times their money right now. You see what I'm telling you? Tell me when I go wrong, and I'll be here for correction. The people who participated in this brand new coin launch when it was at 60,000 market capital are up 100 times their money right now. The fully diluted market capital is 12 million. So they're up probably, I can't even go there. How much they up is ridiculous, bro. They telling you right here. I said 100 times, they saying, but this ain't the people who bought it at 60,000 market cap. So I could go investigate this coin to see where it launched from and see was it a fair launch, but we seeing why getting in on these low caps is better. Because when we go back to our project, we only at, when we calculated, 101,000 market cap right now. So what would it take us for anybody who's on the boat right now, these people, in the realm of probability of the universe, not in forecast of price predictions, what it would take them to get to 10 times their money? Only $1 million. Only $1 million. Right? If it's 100,000 in there and it get to 200,000, they doubled their money that quick. You know how quick cryptos run once they hit the market? This is hitting the market in 6 days. So let's think about this. There's no price action on this token right now. You give up, well, a slight price action on it, but not really. It's price action on one side of the trading pair. So you can't really say there's not price action because BNB is going up and down, right? So there's price action. The people who bought it 2 weeks ago got 50,000 bar for about $500. Now the people who buying it this way is going to get it for $650. So believe it or not, the price of it is already going up because it's in a trading pair with the strong cryptocurrency that's going to be going up as well. This is well thought out. If you look at no red flags on our page, but I'm past that point. I want y'all to see the probability. So let's keep it popping. Take that 100,000 that we have in market capital right now. I'm leaving out the other 47,000 because that is what we get to work with marketing and development. You feel me? To actually build the DAO. Whatever 31% constitutes is what you actually get in this contract that I'm using. So we got the 101,000 so far for this market capital. Now, what's 100 times that? What's 100 times your money? Only 10 million. So what you trying to say? I'm not trying to say anything. I'm saying things clear, and I gave enough disclaimers before I went into this. Currently, as this market capital stands on this token, at 10 million market capital, these contributors would be at 100x. I would like anybody to tell me I'm wrong. At 1 million market cap, they're going to be at 10 times their money. If it don't get to 1 million, I don't even want to start doing that. I won't. I'll keep the energy all great. It could take as long as it wants because we're going to work this project. But if you just look at other projects, that's all you got to go off. So you go look at, this one says recently added. This is how you do your own research. I'm only using this. There are better tools. Don't forget. I just use what I use on YouTube. Maybe if I was consulting with you, I'd lay out all 100 different places you can go. But I don't do that really. You know what I'm saying? I just give up what people could do to help themselves, and you can then fall down the rabbit hole of knowledge and go in and get more. You feel me? So here we go. Fully diluted market capital. This ain't true anyway. Don't worry about that. I'll tell you how to know what's going on with this situation. This situation ain't good. 52 minutes ago, and it all supposedly got 204 million in it. That ain't true. And so, in understanding how to do research, you'll figure out how to identify that and what phenomenon is happening on that token to make that appear true at the moment. I'm not teaching how to vet cryptos at the moment, but that is a thing. For anybody down with our token gonna know all this. Just because this is the stuff I do. But I could tell you in this instance what's happening. These developers have a bag that they did not have committed to the pre-sale. So either what they did was they somehow had some back. So if we go and look into this, they had minting rights that were not renounced on their contract. So if you go and see something strange happen to where if those tokens exist in the world, but they're not in that initial pre-sale or something, well, see, that's what happened. These tokens are locked. I know what happened. They might be honest. These tokens are locked on their gaming contract. I bet you if we went and looked, we're going to see all of this. These tokens are locked on their gaming contract, and what's happening is the allotment of token that they have held on their gaming contract is throwing off the market capital read. It's throwing off the market capital read. I know this ain't true. If this is true, this is crazy. It's throwing off the market capital read for this token. So we're going to take it to a few better tools to see if what I'm saying is true. It's just what we do. It's more learning than anything. First, I popped it in Poolcoin to see how much of this is true. Poolcoin giving us the same report, and I think it rings more like I say. Actually, this token just launched today. This is going to wind up being a rug pull, and note it as I tell you. So we're going into the 5-minute chart and see. Oh, they already rug pulled a lot of people. Look. So this is what I was trying to say. They had a bag of tokens that just got dropped in this candlestick right here. Look at this value. It's all sell value right after this 5-minute rise after this token launched. Let's see where this launched from. And let's see how this was allowed to happen for people who don't know what's up. Well, there you have it right there. All right. And so we need to learn this stuff. All right? Let's not be no fools. Especially when we rocking with Hierocoin. Especially when you listen to my videos. Look at this. 69% of this is unlocked. Just in a wallet. Token, Pancake Swap, LP, liquidity pairs. Who the holders? Transfer. Lock LP token 33 minutes ago. Out. Come on, man. You don't want to play? Like, I could do this for a job. But why? It's not as fun as helping just 100 people. I'm saying I could do this as a job and vet crypto, set up a company. I could be an auditing company. I'm showing you how to see. The first thing I did that made me, look, it took like a split second when I got to this page, and the first thing you see is a red flag. Number one, don't have a contract next to it, which indicates it's just a wallet. Number two has a contract next to it, which is 29% of all of the liquidity pair tokens that they can use to go take down this token from right here. So while all the people buying it, pumping money into this liquidity pool, they just taking money out and out and out and out and out. So I don't think this is right. I could be just, this is my opinion from what I've seen before. Then if you go into the Dev Wallet Checker, it's probably going to show you the same thing. I told you everything without even going to this Dev Wallet Checker. Now watch what the Dev Wallet Checker shows us. You're probably going to be able to see the developer sitting there selling off his tokens. As we said, today is December 1st. Receiver, sent to wallet, sent to contract, sent to contract. Sending a lot to contracts. Which contract is a sell contract? Watch. Door, 9,000. 9 million sent to contract. Dragons, look, okay. From the deployer to interact with this contract, Dragonland token, and then it's from Dragonland to the develop. It actually wound up at, let's see if that ends in a 47. So see, this ends in a 47, this ends in a 21E. So it interacted with this protocol and then wound up sending these tokens for this much money, believe it or not, $1 million. This is how they do. $1 million in a small little transaction. This is the developer's wallet we're looking in. So he trying not to do it all quick. He doing it like 9 million tokens in this transaction of Door. This is just what I presume has looked like what's going on. So let's remember that this says 21E was the receiver here. He sent that person that much money. And then 713 is this receiver here. And we're going to go look. But why this? Yep, 713. And this is 2 million worth. But what he's doing is just creating more and more wallets inside of his same MetaMask and it appearing like you're sending it to some different people and you're sending it to yourself. So this is why you don't want what you don't want. You don't want to get caught up in the project where the devs is just sitting up with hell of the coins. And so that's what this warning is for. If we had hell of the coins, this would be red. The stock that we got unlocks in 15 days. And you can count with your own calculator how many that total to. On less than about 9% or less than 10% of the total supply. So what we're learning here is a lot. Not why so many keen people know to take advantage of this project, but also how to watch other projects and to learn, oh, okay, I'm never putting a dime on this. And I don't know why any other people do. You know why they do? Because they fascinated by this. When it get added to this list, amateurs be like, oh, that's the one. And then they click on this and then they see this fake, fully diluted market cap. And so, this is how they did it. I just figured it all the way out. So, this is how they did it. And by accident or on purpose, it don't matter. This is what, because these things happen by accident too, with people trying to launch tokens that don't know what they're doing. Let me go. This is what they did. All right, look. This is 827 BNB inside of their initial liquidity pool. But they didn't use a pre-sale contract like this, so they were able to manipulate the system. And what they did was, well, it ain't really a manipulation of the system. It ain't. But you got to understand how these things read market capital. They going off how many tokens you put in the liquidity pool and the price you picked in that trading pair, and then they put that price on the tokens that ain't in the liquidity pool. I hope I ain't losing nobody. LP holdings is what it says right here. Liquidity pool holdings. So what's happening here, in order to have this fake market capital number, I can figure out what their real market capital is just with a calculator. Anyone can, but you got to know how, because you got to know what's going on. They got a number of tokens that are not inside of this liquidity pool that is so large that it takes the actual amount of the actual value of the liquidity pool, 531,000, and multiplies it by the tokens that are not in this liquidity pool and comes up with the market capital of this, because this says includes locked, excludes burned. But it should say includes tokens not in these liquidity pools. And so they could be doing this by accident. You want to know why? Because this is a gaming token. And if your game is supposed to pay, see, they needed to hire me before they set up their coin. So what you're going to have in a project like this, if this is an honest project, what they're going to have is going to be called a token migration. To problem solve this problem that if it's an honest problem, they didn't know that when they went live like this, it would mess their market capital up. I know this because I had to test the protocol more than one time. But the problem is, I don't think you can test Binance Smart Chain on something that'll show you, Binance Smart Chain testnet on something that'll show you price action. So it could be an honest mistake, but again, I know I went off on a tangent, but that is a good learning moment. To get back to what we're discussing here is how market capital and token supply, which was right on the point, affects overall price. And so while people look for small caps, and you're going to list like this, added 2 hours ago, here's a good one. Not as good as ours. No place close as a good opportunity as good as ours. And this is why I don't want to get this much money. This ain't a money grab. I know what to do. Look, a dummy want a lot up front that won't multiply quick. A wise man want a little up front that multiplies fast. Because multiplicity is better than what? Adding and subtracting, so to speak. Not better than, but if you're on a path to abundance, you're accessing multiplicity. This was launched on the ETH blockchain. Let's not be confused. This was added to Coin Market Cap 2 hours ago. Arcane Universe. 537,000 market cap. We don't need to look at how many tokens they got. We can almost know because we see the price is 3 digits behind the decimal point. So any of y'all who really good at math can see that first 5 from this 500,000 is translating over here backwards to this place, which means they probably got like, if I guess, they got like 1 trillion tokens. So let's go see. How many tokens? Oh, I did it one too big. They got 100 million tokens. But I was right because I could see the 5 just reversed. And so I'll get that better in the future. So they got 100 million tokens, and we was able to see that it was a round 10 number like that because you could clearly see this So what does this say? Well, let's not worry about the price. Just like people who buy in on projects this young ain't really tripping off the price. And even you ain't tripping off that. What you tripping off is the market capital. That's more important than the price. Because the price is constituted by the market capital and the amount of tokens. So if you just looking at the price, you still on front and you're not really in the mechanics of what's going to help you get further. So now we focusing not on the price, how much you got to pay for it, who cares? You could buy one for 500 if the market cap is so low that it could steal 10 times. So this market cap is at 537,000. For these investors who are in it already, what they got to get to for them to 10 times their money? 5 million, right? Yeah, 5 million, 10 times their money. That's not hard. 50 million, 100 times their money. Because they started at 500,000. If that's not right, we could use calculators. 50, we know that's right though. 53, they have 53 million at 100 times their money. Times 100. 53 million, all right? And so they wouldn't have 53 million. What I'm saying is when the market capital reaches 53 million, the people who are in at this whatever price they bought it at would have 100 times their money. So if they just bought one at this price, forget, that's whack. I ain't gonna go into that. Y'all feel me? And so now, why is our opportunity better than this? Because I guarantee you when we start looking in the arcane universe with 56 people on the watch list, bruh, I don't even need to know this project. I'm so confident in how I told you. No one's putting in years of thought. This is just a marketplace for NFTs. Buy Arcane. Ooh, connect your wallet. Ooh, no, this ain't nothing. I could spend on one of this for any of y'all in a short amount of time. This is not unique. But they done raised, look, but what they've gotten to so far is already 5 times your money if you was on this boat. See, we talking about probability and possibility, and we ain't talking about forecast. Now, that ain't nothing. Look at this Meta Sheeb out 8 hours ago, already up to 14,000. This is looking more realistic, and they way behind the digit. They up 930% in the last 24 hours. Meta Sheeb, this might be doing something. They got 3,000 watches. I'm not talking to you about recommendations. This could still be a rug pull. We haven't vetted this project yet. They got reports on their market capital that they have not verified it. We know how to verify it. We know what to do. The self-reported circulating supply of this is what? God damn. That's more, that's a sextillion? That's a billion, a trillion. What's after a trillion? Quadrillion. That's a quadrillion, huh? So they got a quadrillion. Because we got a million, we got a billion, we got a trillion, we got a quadrillion. So this token got a quadrillion tokens. How many dollars got to be in this token for it to get to $1? A quadrillion dollars. Is it ever going to get to $1? No. This is why people got to stop buying these like this and waiting for them to get to $1. It's just you got to learn the game, you feel me? So you still can make good money on it because it's a low market cap. I don't know. If you vetted it, if it's a real project, if it's good, it's only at 14 million market cap. All right? So basically by the time it's at 28 million, that's a double of your money. This could go up to 140 million if it's a real thing. Easy. Let's look at their liquidity lock. See, they got their liquidity locker right up front just for you to see. Now, let's see what it's taking us to. I don't know if I want to connect to y'all website to see your liquidity locker. So, no, I didn't want to connect. But I didn't have no reason to connect my wallet to this site. I'm not going to make a transaction, by the way. You don't want to connect to everything that prompts your wallet to connect. So yeah, they got a really good liquidity locker on this, y'all. This might be a good project. Their liquidity is locked, if I'm not wrong. How long is this? That's days, bro. Yeah, they did one of those where they locked it forever. And so that'll give people confidence that they're not trying to run off. This locker 100%. So they're saying that, let me see, total LP tokens, and those tokens are locked all in here until, nah, that's only a year. They only did a year. These are days right here. I apologize. 268 days. So cool. At least that's perfect. That's what we did. You want a year for that initial period for your token to rise, and then y'all get some more funds to add up more liquidity pairs. So I'm not saying this is a good one yet. You still want to go look through it, but we did just look at one of the first things they wanted us to see, which was their locked liquidity. Second, their Telegram group, which got 13,000 people in it, shilling right now and trying to get us to buy it. That's cool. A lot of these are bots, and they probably got fake followers. I would want to know where this coin launched from. Let's go look at their Twitter. 38,000. That could be cool. It could be fake too. Normally when I go into people's Twitters and scroll down all these coins, you got to scroll down enough. You get to their fake ass followers. So I'm going to keep scrolling down because you're going to get real followers with having fake ones, right? But if somebody really researching your account, they're going to get all the way to them fake followers. And so what's going to start happening in a minute is every account that I click on is going to have under 10 followers. I'm just going to start right now. Look. Okay, that's a real account. See? That's how you know. I mean, you got to vet projects before you buy into them. But I would do this for a long time to see how many of their followers is real. Just look at, I mean, that one dude got one more thing. I'm not vetting it now. Now you want to go into the tokenomics. So they say 7% rewards. I might buy this in a minute. Tokenomics about Metaship. I can't really see they tokenomics good, so they could have had a better tokenomics chart. I can't really read that with my bad eyesight. Our mission is a proprietary hyperdeflation. That's the same, blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't got no use case, basically. Our Metaship is a proprietary hyperdeflationary token. Don't fall for none of that. That really means no use case. A proprietary hyperdeflationary token on the Binance Smart Chain. We have improved the buyback mechanism and anti-botting measures. Yeah, you feel me? You basically don't got no use for it. They basically saying that it's gonna. They got a hyper deflationary token. We know what deflation. We know what inflation is. You feel me? So they saying it's gonna deflate. So they saying they gonna burn somehow. You feel me? Anyway, I wasn't trying to go that way. But I don't see this as being bad. People like those tokens. Let's see if they're transparent or doxed. You want to see their white paper, which I don't see. And lastly, you want to look at their game. They ain't even as far along as us, y'all. Y'all still under construction. We launched Hyro VR last year. They did me wrong. I put it in wrong. I was about to say. We launched Hyro VR last year, bro. Come on, bro. So if you're selling your token and you're saying, it's coming soon, what have y'all really invested in the idea already to even show us that y'all really serious? You feel me? Now we in this venue. I set up a debate stage for us, y'all. Look, and you about to see how funny this is. I'm going in. Anybody want to meet me in here? Go to Hierocoin.link and put in 573985. I'm going to go in real quick to the Metaverse. Don't have me grab my headset. But look, I built this for us to debate about. So somebody want to debate me about the coin? Let's go. I don't play with this, y'all. Yes, this is what we did. I put the podiums and was like, look, I even think I got a thing where you can zap to the speaker stage. Wait. Well, I thought you were supposed to be able to touch a button. So if people like it when you're presenting, they're going to be out here like throwing these into the Metaverse. I like Hyro VR, but I don't know what the life of it's gonna be. But what we are doing is incorporating. So who want to debate me right now? Come into the metaverse. Look, I'm gonna teleport to the stage. Then can I? Dang, why? Hold on. Did I turn off teleport? Oh, now I just zapped out the room. I must have turned. I gotta fix that. But I just teleported out the room. Oh, somebody else is in here. You want to debate, bruh? You know you don't want to debate. Hold on. Let's see if I can get on the stage. There we go. All right, man, come on. Now I'll give my presentation to the people. Now, as we see, and then I can actually, it's a media box up here. Let me show you how raw Hyro VR is, y'all. Our metaverse ain't no punk. We can help everybody expand to get to this point too, bro. It's not about being like, we better than y'all. No, this is open code, open source code. I can show people how to do this, but what I'm about to do is show you why this is such good for debates. What I'm going to do is open up my screen, share my broadcaster, and then I'm going to pop it into, oh, it better be there. You trying to tell me the media box ain't there? So it should be a media box back here that when I popped this into it, but forget it, stop sharing screen. Anyway, I just came in here, it was actually somebody in there. I came in there because we was looking at Arcane Universe fronting about how good an opportunity they might be to the people. Not Arcane Universe, but Meta Shib, right? And then I went to their Metaverse, and they under construction. We farther along than them. Not only that, let's just keep it a buck. I gotta go put that on our homepage. Because I don't even got Hyro VR up here like our Metaverse. So I'll change that right now, boy. So look, and they already got how many millions into this project? Let's go see, 14 million. You want to do it the right way, or you want to look at the way the amateurs do it? You take that 14 million and do it like the amateurs, or you click this contract, go pop it in a tool. I'm going to stop using the same tool, but this is my favorite one. We pop that in the pool coin and we start to analyze. Look, proud of them. We should have a better, I'm proud of them. They off to the races. You feel me? And I think I might hop in on this when I finish vetting it. But I don't, it started how long ago? Let's see. We're going to look on the 1 day chart first. This is still 4 days old, y'all. Price action started 5 days ago. Fairly young, but if they wanted to rug us, this is the price action they looking for. Meaning that it's more dangerous now than if we would have. I normally find these quicker because I don't find them on. Everything I'm offering to you is like a month before. Oh, we just moved the number. Shout out to whoever moved the number. I'm doing enough talking. Golly, what is taking for us to move these numbers? Like when I'm standing on my square like this, where's the people standing on their square? Shout out to everybody who already in the boat. But why it's taking so many words for us to get to 250 BNB? What haven't I said? What haven't you learned? Golly. That's why I'm telling you, if I was like, don't let me be the king. Because if we got anybody who ain't dealing with wisdom and their best judgment in our ranks, people going to learn exactly how unbeneficial that is. But this time, whoever in the universe that they call, that's constructing this time, don't get that gut-wrenching feeling of coming back. I don't want to give that to people. I gave it to so many people in hip-hop. The gut wrench, the agony. You know what I'm saying? I done that. I made people feel like, oh man, I should have bet on him. So many times. People who use their own character and put their self on the line and was like, I actually just tried to rap against this fool. I'm just keeping it in the butt. And so I don't want nobody to feel that right now in finance. You feel me? I want people to be like, and so this is why after this, I can't tell y'all nothing about the coin. Because there's nothing in my power that can be done besides everything we've done in erecting our DAO and bringing scarcity to this token. Nobody can control what happened after it hit the market. So I can't be, after this, I can't tell nobody, I'm just going to be shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I will never do that to you. You just going to have to look at my Instagram. No more saying buy Hierocoin. Why? Because it's live on the market. And a real project with integrity is only going to tell you when they can tell you about an opportunity that is 100. I can't tell you when somebody that went and bought 200 million Hierocoin. I mean, that ain't even that many. Somebody that went and bought 20 million Hierocoin once it's live. I don't know what they're going to do with that. They gonna be then shot the price up for everybody on this boat though. So why would I want the people who mess with me to finally participate once it's on? I'm gonna be shaking my head. You're forced by your peers to participate in something that you knew the person? Crazy. That's gonna happen. Trust me. That's going to happen to a lot of people. And that is called a part of success. People close to you need to be encroached upon by people they don't know about people they know before they buy into something they should have bought into first. But see, the ancestors set this one up beautifully. Because all you stand to lose is abundance. I'm saying at this point. Look, I'm going to keep this all the way, but anybody brain need to tell you this. Your brain, use yours and anyone's in the chat's brain. If it's being launched in a fair launch with a pre-sale and the devs only hold 9,000 of the 93 million, how could the price go down on day one of the launch? Only if pre-sellers who are in the boat now turn around on day one, which is in 6 days, and sold what they had. That's called negative price action with no buying pressure, pushing the price down. Why would this have no buying pressure on day one of hitting Pancake Swap? When it's easy to buy, when people just like me are sitting back looking for opportunities on new coins to buy them quick because we didn't know how to access the pre-sale. But I'm talking to such a small pool of people that I don't even care. Y'all make these numbers move every day. What I mean is I don't care about that. This small pool of people right here can automatically finish hopping in this boat where we will be at 250 BNB. I'm not saying nothing about it after that until it's launched because I don't want to hit 1,000 BNB. I reiterate, this is not a money grab. If I hit 1,000 BNB, I would have 31% of 1,000 BNB. Each BNB we would have our entity hieroglyphics in this instance. We also have our own holdings, each of 1 million each. So transparency is key. But let's talk about this. If we got to 1,000 BNB, which we don't want to get to, even though we're going to get to it, because it's just the truth. Watch. Okay? Keep on. Grab your popcorn and keep on watching until you get the overwhelming, there it go again, until you get the overwhelming, gut-wrenching feeling that you had an opportunity that you missed out on. I don't want that to happen. I can't say that no more. I said it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I'm trying. And so, you definitely know I'm not trying to say this to just get the 250 BNB. You know that. Because you seen what I started from. 0. I started on this page by speaking this into existence. I don't care. Because I understand the power of manifestation. Nothing you gonna do as an individual is gonna break. Well, I don't want to take that back. Let's say that back. Take that back. But the most powerful way to affect people is not thinking as an individual or for personal gain. The most personal gain comes out of helping other people. Period. You'll never be raised up by your friends and just held up. He's a jolly good fellow. If you only helping yourself. $250. We just hit 250 participants. And I'm happy for them people. Again, I asked you what could make the price go down upon launch after a fair launch pre-sale with the people who contributed. See, I could tell you the answer to that. And I could show you plenty of instances of this. You got to understand what knowledge do. It prepares you for situations. These clowns wanted my project to be like this. Minor warnings all over the place. You feel me? No disrespect to the devs of Doc Santa. But as we see here, let's see what they're at right now. Negative 53%. So the people who raised this 600 BNB either lost 53% of their money for contributing to some silly thing like doxed Santa, which tells you that this person needs some money for Christmas. But you ain't even looking like that. But anyway, this project on Unicrypt got 230 people to contribute 600 BNB in under 10 minutes and sold out in 10 minutes. With all these red flags right there that's telling you when they got audited, they ain't as hard as us. We ain't got none of this on our project. So what they say, contract can be manipulated by the owners. The ownership should be renounced. So you can go look and click right here and see if the ownership is renounced before you go to see if it's a safe buy. But people didn't do that. This sold out in 10 minutes. You think I want to do that? Have these indignant buyers? I don't even want to say indignant, but they don't treat the project with no respect. If this guy had any good intentions, he's ruined almost. Are you off to a bad foot? You sold out in 10 minutes, standing right next to us. We still the turtle. Look at us. Go back and look at us. We the strong turtle, moving slow. Look at this. But we putting hands on this project. I feel sorry for them. They end in 2 days. They only raised 9 BNB out of the 1,500 they wanted. This won't qualify. and they'll probably try again. But right now we're looking strong. It say 7 days. I call that 6 days because this is going to change tonight. So we doing good. We didn't sell out in 10 minutes. We ain't set up to sell out in 10 minutes, and we don't want not one of the buyers who bought Doc Santa. We don't want one of these people. We don't want one of them. Stay away. Let me show you why. Because when you copy their contract and you go look at what happened to the project and to the investors, these ain't investors. First of all, either the project, these are crypto people who be making millions investing in projects like this, and they don't really care. They'll throw you away like a piece of trash. And let me prove it. I'm going to copy this contract address, pop it in PoolCoin. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I know some people trying to figure out how to get in on what I'm talking about right now, but the closer we get to the goal, the less explaining I'm doing. I'm going to keep that a buck. We've been hollering from the top of the mountaintops. We got people teaching everybody. Once this hit 250 BNB, I'm going to try to tell everybody to take a break. I don't want to go far over that number. We'll talk about that. It helps everyone involved. But right now, we're going to look at Doxed Santa, which sold out in 10 minutes. You see? This is the nonsense. The straight nonsense. This is a 5-minute chart. So we always going to go to a 1-day chart to understand what. Look at this, y'all. This is a 1-day chart. This happened 3 days ago. Just like I said, they sold out in 10 minutes while we were in pre-sale. This price action started on November 29th. How was this allowed to happen? We'll see. We're going to a 1-hour chart. We're going to a 1-hour chart. Look at this. It's nonsense. The first hour red candle. So I'm going to show y'all more, but we got to analyze these people because these red candles are bad, not bad people. Negative selling pressure dominated this minute. Positive selling pressure dominated this minute. And negative selling pressure dominated this minute. It dominated it in this regard. The price went all the way up to the top of the wick, if you could see the wick, and fell back down and settled right here. But the candle is lower. The candle is red because the price ended low. So it really went up to this wick and fell down to here. But it started right here. So it started, you see, it went up. And then it couldn't hold that, and it went down and filled up a red candle. If it would have held up here, it would have filled up a green candle. You feel me? And so this is the way that we read the emotions of people and the sentiment of buyers. But what are we looking at? The first hour of a project going live. So now we know what type of people these are. Let's go. We're going to go further. Let's go to the 5-minute chart, and we get more and more into their brains with every step, and then there's more and more tools we got to understand just exactly what people was thinking. And when people got scared, when people look, you're gonna see what I'm saying. We on a 5-minute chart. I'm not even gonna show much. It's 25 minutes, whatever. 5-minute chart, y'all. Look at how this happened. 25 minutes. This dude was celebrating that, oh, we sold out in 10 minutes. That's what you call a money grab. He ain't mad because he got money. But the project, obviously, this don't have no future because who's buying Santa stuff after winter season is over? So he just wanted to get some money. Smart for him. Did everything it took. Even had an audit that he didn't pass. No issues were found. that are critical, but look, user funds can be locked. Owner can lock user funds with several functions. You gonna buy into a crypto where somebody can lock your funds? Contract can be manipulated. So there you see, again, just how that turned out. So let's get back to the teaching, because this is what I like to do. And I bet these numbers moving on our project, because we're going to get up to that what? Golly, what's up with the simulation today? We had 230. I think something happened. Wait, we had 233.41. We're going to remember that. 233.41. If you want to learn how to buy, join our Telegram group. I dare somebody to bet against me at this point. Publicly. All you got to do to bet against me is not buy this. So, know for a fact that you in it anyway. You've been given the knowledge. You've been given the information. I dare you to stick around. 2 months, 3 months, a year. It's only for your knowledge and information and for your sense of judgment, so that we can understand how to take advantage of this if this ever pops up again as an opportunity from somebody that you know in your life. So just stick around. I love y'all, and shout out to all the good people who move in the numbers. Shout out to whichever one of y'all said, you know what, I'm in on this, and just made this go from 249 to 250. That happened during the video. I think when we started this video, it said 231. We at 233. Don't think I'm over here tripping. I understand all micro donations. Don't get it twisted. But this ain't about that. Don't get a little bit of the opportunity. That don't make no sense for you. I don't even look. We just discussed. Let's just be honest, y'all. We just discussed this is the market capital in the token right now. We just went over how easy this is to multiply. The more people get on the boat, the harder it is to multiply. So why am I going to keep on screaming the same thing over and over? We want just enough people on the boat. But guess what's about to happen? It's coming. It's going to come like asteroids. It's going to come like a meteor shower. This is what's about to happen. When we cross this line, they're going to push us up so far. And I'll be bombarded with value that I necessarily didn't have timed into my life for that moment. You feel me? I don't want that right there. I don't want that. I don't want 1,000 BNB. Any wise mind knows you don't want 1,000 BNB. Unless you want to turn out like who? Docs to Santa. I'm sorry. This is what it is. And this is what we talking about. And I ain't talking about nothing else. Let me tap in with my people, though. Yeah, my man said many of the people that get free or whitelisters have to hold the longest. And so what the fate of this project could be thrown off if in the night, in the last few days, all of these crypto investors find the project and they buy it and they pumping dumpers and they don't care about the mission. They don't care about the goal. They just want it to go up so they can sell it real fast. I don't want no, you can see a red candle, but what we trying to have a setup for more green candles than red ones. We definitely ain't trying to come out the gate with no red candles. If you think you might need something in a week or two, don't buy this, bruh. We already there. We already at the door. Look, my man T Moolah got his bars. You know what I'm talking about, T? Watch this. Watch this. And I'm just talking on my personal page. We know we in for a roller coaster. You know what volatility is. But the sooner, the better we can get that Dow set up, the sooner we'll be able to stabilize the upward rise of this token. Because it's bound to be on an upward trajectory. And also the token is burnable. That's one function I just did not renounce my burning rights. Hey, there go Nano. We've renounced our minting rights. We've renounced our pausing rights, but I did not renounce burning rights. Because at any given time, we might be like, you know what, we about to burn some Hierocoin. Burning the token don't take away the value from the market capital. That market capital is still there, but it's less tokens now. So if we remember the equation, market capital divided by tokens is the price. What happened when you burn heck of tokens? Well, let's just get rare on this. I use extreme math to make people know, because this is how my brain understands stuff with extreme math, right? A token burn don't affect the market capital. You're not burning the market capital. So, for instance, if somebody lost a Bitcoin wallet, that's just like a token burn. If they lost a Bitcoin wallet, that's the same as a token burn. That's not affecting the price of Bitcoin. You feel what I'm saying? Negatively. It's not affecting the market capital. It's taking less tokens out on the market. So let's take that equation. And I'm in the realm of only doing study on this and haven't experienced it yet. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I'm about to experience it in about 7 days. But what happens is, the next 7 days will be beautiful too. But what happens is, not experiencing it, I have to talk about a token burn from what I think and all the knowledge I've read on it. But just hear me out on this. If the price of a token is us taking the market capital and dividing it by the supply of tokens, and we're going to use an extreme scenario here. If the market capital was $1 million and you had 1 million tokens, each token was worth $1, right? Well, if you burned 500,000 tokens, you still got a market capital of 1 million. The money didn't go out the tokens, right? But to recover the market capital, you got to sell the tokens. So that means the remaining tokens, 500,000, is worth double. Am I wrong? Please. I need somebody in the chat to teach me or tell me, am I teaching? We all cannot know, and it can still be wrong, even if somebody in the chat don't know. But I went through the Crow token burn. That was the only token burn I went through, but they had so many tokens that I didn't see it affect the price like that. But we'll learn soon whether that's how token burns affect the price, and that's what I think my research has led me to believe. So we at 2:33:41 BNB, and I'm at like an hour 38. What's up with the simulation? Huh? Why that? No, there it go. See, y'all see? I just asked the simulation. See? It worked. We was just at 233 BNB. My life is my life. You let your life be your life. If I could give you proof and evidence that mine is mine, then mine is mine, bro. I knew something was going wrong in the simulation because we were still at 233 BNB. And as soon as I said that, it switched to 234. I can show you my hands. God dang, that's the problem. You can't see my hands right now, so I could have just made that number move, huh? But I didn't. It just moved again. Did I do that one? Am I wrong? It just moved again. So when you get micro donations, it go, I wish I could rewind. It go behind those decimals, 47 might change into 50 because somebody just put $50 on it or something. But what we're about to watch here, I know I could do 250 right now. I don't know if I feel like putting out that much energy into the universe. But like when me and my friends used to do this together, it used to be like magic. Like we make things happen. But now you just gotta be yourself, be by yourself. I'm still with my friends, but you still gotta know how to harness this much energy and affect people so positively that you get value placed into your ideas. This is there it go. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? So yeah, all right, it's working. It's working. We in the simulation. Wait a minute, what just happened? Am I crazy? I thought we was already at 234. Oh man, I'm gonna have to rewind that later. Maybe we wasn't at 234. What? It could have clearly said 234, 41, 47 is what I thought I seen. But maybe it said 233, 41, 47. And I'm sorry I'm not keeping track, but I thought my memory is kind of cool. So right now we at 234. You can't, let me go look. See, this is how you look at a smart contract. This is all. You want to go see the receipts? Go see the receipts. Go look at the transactions transpiring on the blockchain. Copy address. You don't have to do all that. Just click right here. Because I know I ain't going crazy. We're going to click right here. We're going to look and see what transactions transpire. Who the holders first. Now the main holder is this contract, and that's where the transactions is transpiring. So we want to go to this. And then we should be, so this is 3 minutes ago. So let's see how much came in. Only one amount came in 3 minutes ago, meaning that I ain't crazy. I seen the number move, but it went back down. So somebody, that's because somebody just contributed a very small amount. And look, these amounts go through twice. You see that? Shout out to whoever got that micro donation. Yeah, this is gonna be up. It's gonna be up cool. But let me show you. Let's go look at the time. 3 minutes and 22 minutes. That don't make no sense. So either somebody got more hype and came up with some more money. This ain't the same person. This one is from 397, and this one is from 614. I'm looking at the last. 61D. I'm looking at the last few wonderful contributions. So I've been on for an hour and 42 minutes, and an hour and 40 minutes ago, that did happen. So I'm right. And then an hour 25. So 5 contributions. Before I got on, it wasn't moving that quick. And so you can clearly see here, it was a big gap in the hours. So I do believe now that we got these numbers to track what's happening in this simulated reality, that it's going to give us advancements. Pretty soon we're going to get to a place to where we got pop out of the simulation into real reality. You feel me? And see what's going on behind the scenes, just like we're doing this right here. So like this number being exactly the same as this number is crazy to me. Oh, that's the tax fee. I'm sorry. I apologize. The last person 3 minutes ago put, thank you. They put 0.6 BNB, and the person 20 minutes ago put 0.06 BNB. And 31 minutes ago, we got 0.84 BNB. So that's my people running these numbers up, and this number is where it should be. But I still thought I seen a 47.42 a minute ago, maybe. So if it said 33, 47, 42, and they added 0.6, 33, 47, 42, that's right. 33, if it was saying 33.47, and they added 6 BNB, 0.6 BNB, it would take us up to the number we at now. So I did see 33.4147. I've been working on my memory. I don't care how much I smoke. I don't get affected by none of that. You ain't messing with me like that. You feel me? I mean, you just got to train yourself. But anyway, that's cool right there. Very, very cool. And thanks for moving them numbers, party people. I think I'm going to get to 235 or maybe, no, I want to get to 240. And we got we're going to do this in the next 15 minutes. I'm not in control of this. We're going to do this in the next 15 minutes. It probably won't take that long. It could take much longer. But we're going to do at least 235 in the next 15 minutes. I'm thinking 240. Let's see what we just put out into the universe. Let's see if I'm getting better at manifesting. It should just pop on the screen right now. What's the problem? I'm doing something wrong. But it's about to change because I put that out in the universe. It's definitely going to go 235 or 239. It's either going to go 235 or 239. All the work is done. I could be talking from 1,000 years from now, right now. I'm looking back on this. I am, dude. This is popping. This gonna change too much stuff, though, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, I mean, if this go down, music industries and all that is over. All right, yeah. Well, I'm gonna wait out this last little 15 minutes for these blessings to come back from the universe onto this smart contract that is held locked for a year for the contributors to contribute, to know that their contribution will be, the token that they receive will be tradable. I ain't even tripping no more, because people who don't know about multiplicity and don't know that we said it's going to be way more than, man, I'm talking about myself. All cameras off. The cameras is on, but I'm chilling right now. Don't act like I got to do that. Matter of fact, hold on. I damn near got to take a quick break. Let me see. I'm then going to have to give y'all some hip-hop real quick. You know, we do commercials on this show, and it works for me because these are just like plays. These are like streams. So we about to take a little commercial break. I ain't had no lunch today. Shout out to my beautiful wife who been holding me down all through this the mic. I said shout out to my beautiful wife who been holding me down all through this process. I ain't been eating but like once a day. So I'll be getting skinny when I put it into the universe like this. Did we see? Dang. Now if my mathematical calculations are right, this number should be changing any minute now, Norman. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for fools who went on endeavors and was about a bunch of fake ass shit. Like, you know, because it takes some homework to be like this solid, and people don't be wanting to be doing their homework, so they just tell you something. The good parts, oh, I'm building these condominiums. Oh, I'm building some constructominiums. Yeah, we're building houses out of cargo containers. Bro, I'm about to throw them up so quick. I'm going to do that for fun. That's little. That's not even nothing. I'm not even... Cargo containers. Bro, I'm going to show you who my partners is in the cargo container world. Y'all know J-Ro, the rapper? Bro, he'll put you on in the cargo container world. So let's deal with that when we get to that point. $1,500 for the cargo container. If you want it built out like a kitchen or a house, it's only $7,500, bro. That's not nothing to be lying to the people about. You ain't got no land already, though. That's the problem. So you just was lying and lying and lying. Let's move these numbers, though. As I go see. Let me see. Yeah, let's move these numbers, though. I know I ain't in the chat. We got to go to the Telegram. I'm about to order me some food. I got 10 more minutes. Order me some more. 10 more minutes before we hit 240 BNB. Well, we either going to hit 235. Come on, one of y'all. Stop playing. Give me some food real quick. Oh. Somebody thought it was noon. I'm supposed to be in a noon meeting. But I'm running these numbers up, man. Is we going to run up the numbers in the meeting? Let me know if we going to run up the numbers in the meeting. And I damn so shop this right now. I'm running numbers up. This is what we do. We put it out here. We got to get this going. I mean, it's going. I ain't got to do this no more. Just having fun, man. And I don't want people to miss this boat. Like on some biblical stuff. All right. Uh-oh, we got 2 more contributors. Shout out to the participants. See how good it feel to be yourself? Keep it a buck. Chill amongst the community. Don't even trip. Let the people who don't want to be down, don't be down. Don't hate on them. When you got something popping, you don't care who don't want to be down. You're going to be laughing at them. And oh my gosh, I can't wait till the summer. It's going to be so fun. See, look, you can never floss, buy no beautiful things. You can't do that when you only the one doing it. You offer an opportunity to thousands of people to do the same thing. Everybody going to see each other decked out and chilling. Everybody going to be like wanting to see each other having the finest things. Right now it's 240 people I'm talking about, 251. Because I can't talk for nobody else. And if these are the 251 integrity-having, dignified people that I think they are, that I know they are almost already. I don't know. But I assume that at least a great majority of the people who would contribute to a project in these early stages, they did their homework to vet what the type of project this is going to be. They read our marketing plan, and they even know that the biggest gains from a project like this are going to come when we have the DAO built. But they're incredibly wise because they know our market capital is so low right now that they like, hey man, it's only like 15 BNB from being a real thing. And if they hit it at 15 BNB, it'll be real easy for this to do 10 times. Easy. Shout out to the people out there. I had to talk for 2 hours to even get somebody knowing. Shout out to the people watching on Facebook. Shout out to the people on StreamYard and on YouTube. It's just what we doing. So who gonna move the numbers? YouTube, Facebook, or StreamYard? All right. I'll play that. Let me take that back. Them social medias is not real either. The energy that's relayed to this project through whatever platform, that don't matter. I'm just trying to see which one I use to tap in. You feel me? It's like frequencies or channels or like, you know what I'm saying, different radio stations. All right. When this shit, what? We got like 5 more minutes. It's going to hit 240. First, I got to make sure I'm completely confident that that's what's about to happen. instead of just selling it. Yeah, that is what's gonna happen. 240. And if it don't, this ain't no game. It's gonna happen anyway. But I think that I put out enough to where, yeah, that's about to happen. If it don't happen, then so what? We hitting our goals. We gonna hit 250 BNB before. I don't even want to go all the way up until the end of the day, man. God. So at least we just need 5 BNBers, bruh. 5 BNB is 3 racks. That's going to be the best 3 racks. You ain't never told me nothing. You go buy a new mattress that recline and lift you up and then spend 3 racks. My last mattress I wanted to get, 3 racks. I know that's cheap. Don't be mad. I got back problems. You sleep on a bad mattress, you better go spend some bread on your mattress. You trying to tell me 5 BNB is a good mattress? The car you gonna get for 3 racks? I ain't even playing. I ain't talking nothing less. The only 3 last people for 5, it's only 3 spots left. The spots is there. I'm talking about before I close my mouth and shut up. Them last 3, 5 BNBers, we already got them. I'm talking to the people who, from my directly, that need this in their life. You don't, then you don't. You heard about them crypto opportunities? This is one. I will go put me in a forum with any other crypto that's new, that's out, that want to talk about use case. I guarantee you I will hold my own. We got a system that is cracking. Bringing scarcity, but like never seen before, to the blockchain. And I'm gonna ramp up the scarcity too. I can't just pump our own money into the DAO. Like, I can't just buy hella bar off the thing and throw it into the DAO. So I came up with the system of taking, it is kind of like philanthropic, but something got to give, man. Something got to make shit work. So one of the income streams that we would have generated from doing this launch is being offered to members of the DAO because I needed something to make my idea work. And one thing I needed was a passive stream of income to flow into the DAO. So I sat under many trees, rode on kayaks, sat on my RV by myself, trying to think of a way. I did that for hella years. But if you go back and see that I was on the path on that 2014 video, I always knew that Hierocoin was going to be for independent artists. Not just rappers. Not just singers, not just musicians. People who paint canvas art as an independent artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ballet dancers. You gotta play. People in the Nutcracker are artists. And fortunately, I was able to think of what I believe is a system that will help change the world. You always want to change the world. That's what every little ambition. But mine ain't gonna be little. Mine won't be little like these other projects. This shit gonna be huge. Excuse my language. No way it cannot be. There's always a way it cannot be. We talk about probability and all of that. But no, I'm not no little fish in the mind of thinkers, I mean in the pool of thinkers, I'm not no guppy. If it was all left up to us just to use our minds and we locked us in a room, you think I'm just gonna be like in the lowest 50%? Or the lowest 70%? The lowest 80%? Come on, dude. Like, I'm not no idiot. And if I'm going to put my brand and my name and my face on something, I'm going to be like, yo, B, we got to make sure this got to be it. All that other stuff don't even mean nothing. So it's 2 o'clock. See nobody move the needle. I'm glad though. We out here and we doing just lovely. I seen 5 contributions come in and we ain't hit that 240 BNB simulation. We ain't hit 240 BNB and I'm going to end the video on you. Talking about the simulation, not the people. Because this portal right here is the value exchange ain't happening right. These words I'm giving out is worth hella money. The words I'm giving out right now got value in them. And not only that, the words, the majority of us who take our time to help each other give out, we say things of value to each other. But now we have a system where these words, if heeded correctly, could manifest in actual, tangible, physical value. Exchangeable. Peer-to-peer. Through decentralized platforms. Well, you ain't even, come on, dude. One of y'all open y'all MetaMask right now. I open my MetaMask. I send some bar. You're going to have some bar in the next 2 seconds. That didn't even have nothing to do with Bank of America, nothing to do with Wells Fargo, nothing to do with Chase, nothing to do with YouTube. No, 50 cent is the biggest gas fee you probably going to ever have on the Binance Smart Chain. It might get bigger, 60 cent. You send $2 million to somebody and you pay 60 cent and it got there in 2 minutes. Peer-to-peer, only thing people see is wallets on the blockchain. They don't see your name and stuff. I'm surrendering our anonymity by showing you all of this stuff. See what I mean? Like, what I mean is the projects on here that ain't KYC verified, right? We go right here. Click this like we used to be. In the high risk section, remember back in them good old days? All of this is history. That's what I'm talking about. Now we go into that section. They not KYC verified. Like this, oh, these is going to be straight ripoffs. They're not KYC verified. You don't know who this person is. How they got us? Oh, they ain't got, I don't know what they got us. Oh, because we a real project, that's why. But we got our KYC, as you see right here. They just now showing us other projects. This ended 7 hours, they raised 63 BNB. So this is going to be a real project. I mean, it's going to go live. But whoever put money into them type of projects with no KYC, what else? You could not get KYC and still be a real project. It just means you want to be anonymous. Damn, we looking good as hell. We got 234 BNB on all these fools. Some of these end before us. End in 4 days. End in 14. Oh, he ain't raised the BNB. He ain't raised the BNB. Oh, we out here doing lovely. Look at all this stuff happening in the chat room. I don't compare either. I don't compare. I was a younger man. I used to do hella comparing. Compare. I ain't gonna compare my boat to nobody's boat either. Nice little 28 footer you got over there, boy. Oh, that's a nice little 38-footer over there, boy. Baby, hit the back engines. I'm just playing. This is still all of us on this boat right here. This is a, look. I'm talking to my 252. Shit. 252. We chilling. I'm dang near gonna. I ain't never got a tattoo in my life. I ain't getting one. Ever. This ain't worthy of a tattoo. My temple is my temple. But I would put that 252 and some Sharpie on my arm though. You feel me? Only way I'll do a tattoo is if I went and got tapped into my original tribe and my original culture. And if we did tattoos and scarification, then I would do it. I'm about to go get like no ancient Egyptian uncle. No disrespect to nobody who got that. But I ain't doing that. So what we eating today, man? We done passed up 2 hours, and we got stuck at 2:34. So that's ain't nobody gonna push us past 2:34 in this video. I got to keep on moving and promoting and shaking trees. I really can't take a nap until I see that 250 BNB. It's only 3 people away. 3 people with 5 BNB. I know y'all in the crowd right now, though. If you can't understand it, trust me, this class gonna be over soon. I ain't gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna be promoting my next album in like a week or 2. When this is live on Pancake Swap, I'm paying a lot of money for marketing. I ain't gonna have to open my mouth no more. You gonna see that shit in all kind of places and be feeling crazy. But for the 252, they're gonna see it in all different places and feel really good. It's looking like a Togo sandwich for me though. I don't know where in the world they got Togos. I think they started in Northern California. But they're about to get my business right now. I'm giving the simulation 5 more minutes to move these numbers. It ain't the simulation, it's real people. But I'm accessing y'all through means that I believe y'all just other people just like me, just different versions of me. Oh, no. Oh, she fell on that motorcycle. Dang, I don't like looking at Instagram. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. It was a good morning. Again, thanks for getting us up to that 234. That's beautiful. I'm going to come back in like after my lunch. It's going to be 240. It better. It might not be.